Van life has its attractions. It is a chance to get off the beaten track, explore at your own pace, but sometimes it's also really hard, from issues with parking, with managing heat, to having technical challenges along the road. Join us in this video as we explore the northern parts of Malaysia.
This is our park up in Georgetown in Penang. Sometimes our park ups are really lovely and sometimes they're by abandoned buildings. This is one we had to pay to come into the car park, but we've parked on this side of the abandoned building. Try and take advantage of having the full sun.
When we come to a place, we like to experience it deeply, and one way to do that is the food. We joined this food tour, all the details of the tour are below, and Sandy was our guide. We started off in an Indian restaurant.
Use fresh spices and dry spices.
In addition to this roti and the gravy with it, we'd also had a dosa. We did different stops along the way, so there was walking and eating.
Pani puri, this is from the Indian dialect, and the pani actually is made by the water, and the puri is this one. It's a crispy ball, yeah. And this one, the crispy ball, they make from the semolina flour.
We saw panipuri so often when we were in India, but never ate it. So this is my first go.
Oh, good.
There are so many places in Georgetown that are recognised by the Michelin Guide, and this is the samosa spot. This is our second go here actually, but it was great. On this food tour we had 15 plus dishes, and 3 of them were big meals, as Sandy called them. So this is one of the big meals where we had a fish dish, a chicken dish and a pork dish at a Chinese restaurant. Next big meal was this one. It was all about these noodles. They all tasted so different. Even though I didn't think we could eat any more, we ate these donut things, and then we went to our third big meal.
Tandoori chicken, ayam bakar.
Tandoori chicken.
Yeah.
Meal number 3 was nasi kandar, and we got introduced to every possible protein. Sandy picked Darryl as the guinea pig to learn about how to eat nasi kandar properly, and you can hear the joy in our group.
You see?
Yeah.
Slimy. Very nice. Yeah, try one.
One of the great things about travelling in groups like this is you get to meet different people and just enjoy each other's company.
So you can try the here first. After you try here, and
Are you going to feed him? She looks like you're about to. It looks like you're about to feed him.
He did feed himself, I promise. And this is me showing that I can eat my rice with my hands. Our last stop of the night was a dessert, and it was this jelly with longan fruit. Completely different and completely brilliant on a hot day.
So that was the end of our food tour.
Yep.
And now this is one of the things about being in the van. So we've just been we have just hung out with these 3 other awesome people. Vicky and Terry from Australia, and Scene from UK/Vietnam, and they're all going back to their really nice hotels, and we're going back to no water. So again, you make life choices, right?
Oh, hopefully the water pump works when we get there.
Yeah, we're kind of hoping for a miracle. So our water pump's a bit
It's on
touch and
on
go.
the fritz at the moment.
Yeah, and I've got really dirty hair, like it's solid, and if I can't, I'm really tempted just to go and get my hair washed tomorrow as an option. Although Terry just said, hey, do you want to have a shower in our hotel room? And a little bit of me wanted to say yes, because that would have been very pleasant. But I don't know if it was a real offer or tongue-in-cheek. So Terry, if you're watching, you just tell me if it was a real offer or not. So this is van life, camping in the city styles. We've just got home from our food tour, and now we need to get ourselves set up. So we've paid to stay in this car park, but there's a little bit of the unsexy life of van life here. And we have no working water. Well, that was true when we left, right? The Darryl spent today trying to figure out why the water pump isn't pumping. Oh, we have ants to kill you all. We've got water, but no water pumping out. Right, we've got ants everywhere. These are a new addition, a treat from New Zealand.
The inglorious task of emptying the pea jug.
Oh, so this is our pea jug, and we're at about, what, 3 days? Unsexy part of van life, right?
Absolutely.
We have no aircon. It is so hot. But what we do is we keep these little face cloths in the van in the freezer to try and cool ourselves down, and then we just chuck them on our heads, chuck them on our backs, do whatever we need to do. This is our one working fan, and it pulls air down, and then we've got these side windows open so that the air pushes down, pushes out, and creates a bit of cooling. Good morning, and my hair is desperate for a wash. Not only that, I am desperate for a wash. So Darryl and I are going to improvise. Sorry, I was just looking at Darryl for inspiration for the word I'm looking for. It was too hard to film because both of us had our hands full, but too hard to film Darryl tipping water on my head, but good shampoo makes all the difference. I don't know if everyone knows this, but this guy is a superstar husband.
Would you believe I found this screw in the concrete of the car park that we're in? And it's kind of similar to what I need to screw that back up. Right, so our solar panels got damaged during the shipping of our van to Malaysia, and I think just in that process of coming down, it's jarred some stuff. So
Just like that. No gap. Just a tidy wee hole. You can see one less job.
okay.
And just in case anyone's wondering why our van's called It Zwibble, this is It Zwibble, from a childhood book that Darryl and I both had. After doing those jobs around the van this morning, we've hit the main streets of Georgetown. I'm on my way to a cafe so I can do some work.
And I'm off to try and find a place that can help us with our water pump.
We're both on a mission. My mission involves being in the air conditioning. Darryl's hopefully involves, what do we think, buying a new water pump?
As it could happen, it might just be like a $1 part that just needs to be fixed.
So we've tried all the things that we know to try to get the water pumping, and the good news is the pump's getting electricity to it, so it's not that. So it's the actual pump itself, we think. But we're not experts, so this is where we defer to the experts. So while I've been working in a cafe this morning and Darryl's been trying to resolve problems with the van, we are about to leave Georgetown in Penang, and so we're just going to do a drive around the island as part of our exit.
I found that there's some waterfalls about just over an hour away from here, so about on the other side of the island, about halfway, so see what happens.
Yeah, we may as well go check those out. So just like that, we're leaving Georgetown. We've been here for 2 nights. Had a great time doing some walking tours, a food tour. I worked in some really good cafes. Darryl tried to resolve van problems, but we're off.
Yep, it was definitely recommend it. It was a good little time here. Georgetown was great.
So we are heading back to the mainland. We're making our way down to Kuala Lumpur. We're going to be there in like 4 nights, 5 nights, something like that. And now we're heading towards Taiping, which I think might be our stop for the night.
One of those life's frustrations, but I guess you take the wins while you can. Can you believe it? It's working again.
Darryl brings his hairdresser with him everywhere.
So even though we have now got running water again, we picked this camp spot tonight because there is a shower here. So we figured rather than trying to have a shower in the van, which we could do, but it uses a lot of water, we just thought we'd come here. And so I think for 10 ringgit, 5 each, we should be able to have a wash. Even better than 5 ringgit each, it's 2 ringgit each for the bathrooms here. Let me show you what we get for that. So there's a pretty basic kind of nozzle thing and our own cubicle. So Darryl's on the other side and I'm in here. One of the things that's super unexpected about van life is we pull into a place and we have very limited expectations. So as I was saying earlier, we've come to this parking spot because we saw that there was a shower. But what there is the most amazing public park, and down here there are a whole bunch of baby turtles, an assortment of various white birds, and in this part in here is the Taiping Zoo. So somewhere over there's a tiger apparently. So it's a different park up than we've been to in the last 2 nights when we were in Georgetown. But still just lovely. I really like this park, and I think we're going to have a quiet sleep. Good morning from Taiping. We have jumped on our bikes this morning. So one of the fun things about having our own van is that we can bring our own stuff. And this morning was all about going for a quick bike ride, and it's probably about 2, maybe 3 k's from our campground where we've come. So I'll show you where we're going. This is the Antong Coffee Mill, Malaysia's oldest coffee mill, I think made in the 1930s. So this is why we've actually come to Taiping to check out this place.
I'm not really a coffee person, but I do love the smell of coffee. The history of it though, yeah, I think anything that has this kind of lineage, worthwhile going to.
Me? I am a coffee person. I just want to go and check out the coffee roastery, and then there's a place that you can buy coffee, and I did see triple espresso ice cream, so that might also be me. Thoughts on the ice cream?
Very coffee,
Good.
but yeah, it's nice.
And just like that, we're home again. Let me show you how we store our bikes. One of the fun things about van life is that we get to have everything with us all the time. And so this is the bike's first go out overseas. There we go.
Alright, so I guess our little souvenir, or I guess about the coffee place that we just went to, and it's a fridge magnet, so this is what we've chosen for our souvenir for Malaysia. Just got to get it.
Okay, so if you haven't seen, India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Nepal, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, where we've got our Volkswagen, New Zealand. Van life update. We are just about to settle in and cook dinner. We have come to a really nice public park in the middle of Ipoh. So having worked in a Starbucks just for the free Wi-Fi today, we're then coming here and we're having wraps for dinner. Again, not very Malaysian, but we've got Thursday night, that's tonight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night for sure in the van, and then Sunday night we're heading back to Kuala Lumpur for some repairs. Yay. So it does mean that we are trying to make sure that we've eaten all of the fresh produce. So it is time to get cooking. The way it kind of works is I sit here and cut everything up, which is a very hard task, and then my love, he cooks it. Oh, look at that golden light coming through the back of the van.
We're up a little bit bright and breezier than normal. All the admin stuff is done, like breakfast and brushing teeth. So we're just going to jump on our bicycles and have a little bit of a biking tour cruise, but self-directed by ourselves, and yeah, see what we can. It's 8 o'clock in the morning now, so it's still coolish, but we better get underway before it starts to get hot.
One of the things about being in the van is it's not very long. The whole van itself is 7 meters. The inside part's about 4. Our walkway, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3 probably meters. When you're driving a lot, it's really easy just to realize how sedentary you can be. So we do try to make sure we move our bodies. So today it's biking, other times it's walking, and a little bit more often it should be running, but we'll just leave that there for now. After turning the bikes upside down, throwing the wheels on them and getting set up and ready to go, we were off.
One of the great things about exploring in our bikes is that we can just do it at our own pace. So we checked out the railway station, which was built by the British, the old post office that was also built by the British, and we navigated around finding this heritage trail map online, which was great.
Is it Big Ben?
Definitely not.
Big Ipoh?
Big Ipoh.
So many other spots in Malaysia. We've got some mean ass street art.
My. What have we got here?
Something is very different. We've been on the road now for 100 days. We left our house 100 days ago. Well, actually we left our country, we left our house already. And I thought it was about time I drive. So this is my first go driving in 100 days and my first go driving in Malaysia. And we are going to some cave temples to go and check those out. I think I'm okay about driving. I just am not sure about parking. So if you see Darryl park the van, you know that I may have just chickened out because it's a long time since I drove her, but it's nice to be back with my It Zwibble. So with my expert driving completed, we have come to Sam Ho Tong Temple, which there's all these temples built into the limestone cliff, so we thought we'd come and check at least one out.
Yes, from the outside, yes, they've been pretty stunning, and also just the cliffs that are around the area as well. Yeah, interesting how they've done all that, but it's kind of makes sense with what you see as well. So I think we're off to Cameron Highlands. Might probably get some fuel first on the way. Be very interesting. Supposedly Cameron Highlands is quite elevated, so we're expecting to have a bit of a temperature change. So let's see how long just having a t-shirt on will be, eh?
So we're just doing one of our very important Vanlife thingies. We've pulled in to get some diesel, and in Malaysia the fuel prices are the same. They're set by the government, they're the same across every station, so it doesn't matter if you come to a Shell, a Petronas, a BH, petrol, whatever, they're all the same price. And we've figured out that the price seems to change on a Thursday. So the fuel that we need is this blue diesel that Darryl's sitting in front of. I'm not going to show you Darryl's PIN number while he puts that in. And this week it's 5 ringgits 32 a litre, and last week it was 6 ringgit 60 something, no 6 ringgit 12 or something. So it changed on a Thursday, today is Friday, it's a good day to fill up. So there we are, doing our thing, blue diesel. And while Darryl does that, I'm going to go and fill up with some fresh water so we can fill directly into the water tank, but I'm actually just going to fill up one of our extra bottles that we are carrying with us. Argon and air, this means air and water. So the air is broken, we don't need air, but here's the water. Sorry that wasn't very good cameraing on my part. I was filling up the water, trying to do the cameraing by myself, and then a couple came over to talk to us, and they're from Kedah in the north, and heading also to Cameron Highlands, which is where we're heading to now. But we have water, we have diesel. I might just get myself a drink before we go. Okay. Do you want a drink?
If you're going to do something, sure.
Gotta stay hydrated. We have just pulled into the first stop here in Cameron Highlands where we're planning to come, but first I'll just show you a very lazy and typical van lunch. So this is highly delicious. Crackers with a cheese spread and then processed cheese. That's it. So van life, is it glamorous? Not always. Is it fun?
Yes.
Yes, we like it in all of its craziness with its little ups and downs.
Hey guys, thank you very much. This is probably likely going to be the
end of this episode. We really greatly appreciate you guys coming along with us.
And we hope you learned something about just the ups and downs of van life. Malaysian van life is pretty easy for us. Like, we've got a few hiccups, but actually it's easy to get water, it's easy to get diesel, food's super easy to come across, obviously.
Language generally isn't an issue.
Yeah. So we hope you've enjoyed this episode, as Darryl said. If you did like the episode, it would really help us if you gave the video a like. And if you're not subscribed, and some of you we know are watching, but you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. It will help us out, I promise. Next week, we're going to take you through where we've just come to now, which is the Cameron Highlands. See you then.
Right, come on for the ride.